How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Joseph Lombard, aka N2SC4, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing it right here, right now. I am on NASCAR Heat 5 a couple weeks before it releases, and I'm excited to get my hands on it. I want to give a huge shout out to 704 Games and everybody at NASCAR Heat for giving me this opportunity to make this type of video and show you guys a few things on what you're going to expect in NASCAR Heat 5. So if you guys want to pre-order your copy of NASCAR Heat 5 today, get it for PS4, Xbox One, and Steam, you can go to the link in the description below, NASCARheat.com, and you can either get the Gold Edition, which comes out on July 7th, or the Standard Edition that comes out on July 10th. All right, let's get on into this video. So unfortunately, I'm only to show you guys a few things. I'm not able to show you guys everything because some things are still work in progress. So the only thing you're going to see in this video is the paint booth test session, and I'm going to do a couple of quick mode races as well. I can't really show you the career, the online, the championship season because, again, that is work in progress. So you guys have been wondering, is there any upgrades to the paint booth from NASCAR Heat 4 into NASCAR Heat 5? So I'm going to go under my cars. I'm going to tell you guys this right now is pretty much going to be similar to NASCAR Heat 4, but with some changes to it. So I did mess around with the paint booth a little bit. Obviously, that's my design that I don't care for. I was just messing around with things. But in the first page, you go to series and manufacturer. Like, you could pick from any of the 4 series, and then you could choose any manufacturer. Like, let's say if you want to do the Cup Series and then you want to do a Chevy, there you go. The paint schemes, pretty much the same as NASCAR Heat 4. There's no really new ones, pretty much the same designs and stuff. And of course, you can change the color of your base paint, and depends on what scheme you got, how many stripe schemes you can change as well. Numbers. NASCAR Heat 4, you had to change the number and the number font at the same time. You don't have to do that in NASCAR Heat 5. They separate them. You could choose your number first, but obviously I'm going to keep my number as 82 because that's the number I always drive for. Now, number font. They had these 3 options, A through C, in NASCAR Heat 4. They added some new ones right here for NASCAR Heat 5. I'm not sure if they're going to add any new ones, new number fonts before the release of the game or later on down the road after the release. Same thing with the paint scheme. But I like this number font, H, so I'm going to choose that one. And of course, you can change the color of the number you want. And then you can actually change the outline of the number now, like the number shadow, which is something I do like. I'm glad they do implement that in this game. So let's say if I want to choose yellow, there you go. And you can see that it's different and stuff. It's pretty nice. It's for every font is pretty nice as well. Material, there is gloss and matte. There's these only 2 materials. I'm not sure if they're going to release any more before the game is released or later on down the road. But you got gloss and matte. Rim colors, remember there was only a few options like black, white, red, yellow. Well, you can actually change the rim colors to any color you want, so that is awesome there. Spoiler color, you can change the spoiler now any color you want. So let's say if I want to do purple, I'll do purple. And there's my car. Actually, that car doesn't look too bad on that scheme. Of course, I didn't change any colors on these 2, but that's not a bad-looking car. Now, decals, for the most part, they're the same, but they did add a few new ones. Like, I don't remember Club Car being in the NASCAR Heat 4, a Miller Welders, or Off-Axis Paint, or NASCAR Heat Pro League, CorvetteParts.net, or Richmond Raceway. So that's kind of new. So anyways, let's get out of the paint booth. Like I said, it's pretty much similar to NASCAR Heat 4, but with a couple different changes and new things. So that's the paint booth for NASCAR Heat 5. Next thing I'm going to show you guys is the race mode, and I'm going to test session. And of course, you could do a test session on any of the 4 series. This is what's cool about test session. Test paint schemes, and you can only use these paint schemes in test session, not for online, not for quick races, not for championship mode. You can only get these at the test session. So I'm going to choose Kyle Busch, and I'm going to choose a track of Pocono because that's the next track they're going in real life. I thought I'd do Pocono, the Tricky Triangle. Now, test session settings, I have it on expert, manual transmission. Now, I don't understand why they have the AI difficulty at customs and then, race length in the test settings. I don't know if they mean to leave that in there or they're going to take that out before the game's released. This is the beta, by the way. They only send me the beta version, so some of this game is still not complete yet, but I'm not going to judge them on it. So I'll see what it's like with the full version and stuff. So anyways, let's head on to Pocono and I'll show you guys more of the test session. Let me talk about the test session as I'm doing right now. I'm going to do a couple of laps around Pocono. What's so good about test session is it's only you on the racetrack. There's no other cars interfering with your lap times and stuff. It's just you on the racetrack. It's not like practice session where you have all the other drivers and cars out there on the racetrack to interfere with your lap time. So you're just out here by yourself just to try to run as best lap times as you can, and you can take the time to adjust on any setups. What's also cool about test session, as you see the top right is a timer. It's only an hour-long test session. Gives you plenty of time to run some good laps, get the setup right, and so forth. And you see on the racetrack, the best line is on the racetrack. I'm not sure if there's an option where you could turn that off or that just stays on through the test session. But yeah, so anyways, this is what test session looks like for NASCAR Heat 5. And there you go. Now, I'm going to exit the racetrack, and I'm going to return to the garage. But before you return to the garage, this pops up. It's your test results. You can look at your lap times, and just in case if, hey, you know what, I need to get quicker lap times, I may need to make some adjustments on the setup. The test results will give you that before you pull into the garage. And then you could just continue, and then you can start changing your setup or whatnot. So let's get out of test session, and let's move on into quick mode. NASCAR Heat, can you do me a favor here? And under player controls, I went to dead zones, and you're using the wrong term brake. Now, that would be spelled correctly for different reasons, but when it comes to racing and cars, it's B-R-A-K-E and not B-R-A-K-E. Or B-R-E-A-K. I can't even speak. See, you got even me confused and stuff. But can you do me a favor if you can, and I know you can, fix that because that, bruh. All right, who in the world is Bobby Carter? Not a real driver, obviously a fantasy driver. I will say that is one hell of a scheme. Like, I love that scheme. That just looks amazing. I wish that car was there in real life. Can we get a die-cast of that? Plan B sales, Lionel Racing? Come on, man. Let's get that paint scheme in real life because that just looks amazing. I would so buy a die-cast of that. But again, who is Bobby Carter? Hello, Bobby Carter. Nice to meet you. I'm going to pick Chase Elliott because he's a fan favorite, right? A lot of you guys like him. And I think I'm going to do Auto Club Speedway for the first quick race and stuff, for the first gameplay. I'm going to look at quick race settings, obviously expert, manual transmission. I'm going to have the AI difficulty all the way up high at 105. Full damage on, only going to do a race length of 4%, but maybe I'll do a longer race in another video or something, so I'm going to keep those settings. So let's just go to the track. I wasn't planning on doing qualifying, but there's a reason why I'm doing it, not just because I'm trying to get a qualifying position, but I want to show you guys a couple new camera views that NASCAR Heat 5 is going to have. Obviously, you have the close chase cam, you have the cockpit cam, you have the hood cam, right? There's a second hood cam. Bam, right here. I feel that's a more realistic hood cam. You got the front bumper cam, and guess what, guys? Wait. Did they not put the second camera view in the beta version? I guess not, because the next camera view, the new one they have, is a far chase cam. Remember the far chase cam in the old NASCAR games? So you got a close chase cam like this, and then you got a far view chase cam. They have that for NASCAR Heat 5. Apparently, they didn't put it in the beta version, so I guess I'm not showing you that. But there's two new camera angles. All right, looks like I'm going to start 18th, and I'm just going to stay silent for now, guys. You guys are just going to enjoy a couple gameplays at a couple different tracks, so just enjoy.
Careful, still there. All right, clear outside. All right, you're clear. Careful, still there. Still there. Hold your line, got one outside. All right, you're clear. All right, good to go. Keep it nice and smooth for us. Careful, still there. Hang tight there, driver. Clear left. Right side clear. Clear left. Clear left. Clear all around. Right side, right side. Right side, right side. Clear right. Fantastic job.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this special NASCAR Heat 5 video. I want to give a huge shout out again to 704 Games and everybody involved at NASCAR Heat for giving me an opportunity to get my hands on this game a couple weeks before it's released. Again, if you guys want to pre-order your copy of NASCAR Heat 5 today, available for PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. Link is in the description below, NASCARheat.com. It's available July 7th for the Gold Edition and Standard Edition for July 10th. If you like this video, make sure you click the like button to show support for this video. And if you have not yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button below so you can keep up with any new uploads coming up on my YouTube channel and some more NASCAR Heat 5 videos in the future. Again, thank you guys for watching today. Joseph Lombard, aka N2SC4. And I will be back with some more NASCAR Heat 5 content very soon. You'll have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.